My name's Hunter Woodruff. I am the business development manager here for Trax North America. We manufacture and distribute unmanned vehicles. Next slide, please. What we have is the multi-purpose expeditionary platform. We call it the MPEP. The MPEP is a remote control materials handler that is diesel powered, has auxiliary hydraulics. This machine can lift its body weight almost. So our machine weighs 4,500 pounds and it can lift 4,000 pounds. It can also carry 10,000 pounds on top of it. Our biggest thing is our overview. We have won an SBIR with the Air Force to make these machines autonomous, therefore removing any person that would be in danger while operating machinery. Let's see here. Next slide, please. Okay, our technology here, like we said, is the MPEP. That is a 36 horsepower diesel engine with an 8-hour runtime on 5 gallons of diesel, so it's very efficient. You can operate this machine anywhere within 1,000 feet with our wireless remote. Operational, it can take its full weight capacity, so 3,500 pounds. You can go up a 60% grade with it without it tipping over because of our load shifting abilities. That's our intellectual property, really, is we're able to change our center of gravity in 3 different ways to center our load and create a safe working platform. Multi-mission, multi-role, wireless control tracked platform. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so currently the United States military and everybody in the equipment industry is used to using skid steers and machinery that you sit on. The biggest problem with that is that there's around 13,000 injuries a year and 1,200 deaths a year from people being crushed or rolling these machines over. With taking those machines and their capabilities and making them remote control, you can take away the risk of somebody being in that working environment. Next slide, please. Okay, advancing the MPEP. We're currently asking for $500,000 in investment to advance manufacturing. We are trying to bring the manufacturing back to the United States. Like I said, we're working with the Air Force to do the autonomous aspect of the machine. Short-term goals is to validate our technology through the Air Force Phase 1 SBIR that I had mentioned, and transition into Phase 2 by the end of the year. Our target market is military and commercial construction, transportation, logistics market segments, and transition manufacturing to College Station, like I said. Next slide, please. Okay, the commercialization potential. We recorded $455,000 in revenue from 2018 to 2020. Under contract are 4 of our machines with the DOT Department of Georgia. And we also received $350,000 investment from Switch Track Ventures. What we've done as far as demonstrations, we were able to do a ROMS demonstration, so Rapid Obstacle Marking System for the United States Army. We've also done hurricane cleanup. We've done the snow removal. We've actually been asked by the United States Marine Corps to create an austere package for them. So they were able to fit our machine into a Connex box along with 4 of its attachments and be able to sling load or airdrop this machine and its attachments anywhere in the world. Non-DoD demonstrations, like I said, we did Denver International Airport. These machines were actually designed to load and unload aircraft. So they will fit under the rotors of helicopters and under the wings of planes. So therefore, you're able to come in closer to the aircraft and load and unload things that you typically would not be able to in the past. Next slide, please.
30-second warning.
Okay, I'm going to give you a rundown of our team right here. Our parent company is Axelbox Innovations. Caleb Holt is our founder and CEO. He has been in the defense industry and worked for Texas Engineering Extension Service for 11 years. The biggest reason he started our company is there was great technology coming across his desk there at Teaks that he was not able to move forward with due to bureaucracy. So he started this company to be able to take technology that saves lives, that gets people out of danger and advances our life, and he's able to put them in a market without the bureaucracy. Mickey Bird is our electrical engineer. We call him the wizard. He can pretty much fix, change, and create almost anything with electronics. He is one of a kind. Madison Jones is our civil and design engineer. He has been working with all of our CAD drawings and doing all of those things for our new machine. So when we move manufacturing back to College Station, we will be able to go full steam ahead with all of our designs. And like I said, my name's Hunter Woodruff. I am the portfolio manager, and I work with these machines on a daily basis. If you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them.
Say, Hunter, this is Dana Jensen. I'm from the Air Force's Office of Commercial and Economic Analysis. We
Yes,
work
sir.
very closely with AFWorks, evaluating SBIR proposals and work with Agility Prime and several other things they're doing to push
Yes,
innovation in the Air Force. And certainly there's a lot of talk internally about the flight line of the future, right? And the idea that we want to automate or make autonomous ground handling. And so I wonder, your current prototype is remote controlled. Can you kind of share what you think your roadmap looks like in terms of getting the right sensors on board and getting the right systems in place for autonomous operation?
Yep. So our roadmap right now, we're at the starting line, to be honest. So we just won the phase 1 SBIR with the Air Force. So they're giving us 50,000 to come up on paper with how we would make this machine autonomous. So we will start that. We will start that journey within the next couple of weeks, and I'd be better able to answer that. To be honest, we don't know how we're going to make it autonomous. I know it can be done, but we're just getting into the research phase of that.
And I'd like to add, this is Colby Humphrey. I'm with the team as well, and we are currently working with a group called Viking UAS, which is they do a lot of autonomous drones and other unmanned systems up in New Hampshire, and they're a critical partner for us on this project. And we're also working with multiple professors out of Texas A&M University, based off our location in College Station. So we're going to really be leaning into their expertise on that particular front.
Hey, Hunter, this is Jeff Eric for MOOG. I actually work on the drone side of the house, but we're a big company, and we actually have an internal area focused on autonomous and electrified heavy equipment, right? So we're not building the vehicle, we're missionizing the thing. So I think we should probably have a conversation. And to Dana's point, we actually have a system that's in use for FOD detection on the airfield. And the next phase of that system, it's installed at Yuma and a few other places like Heathrow. But the next phase of that is the action part of it, right? You need to send a vehicle out to go, rather than doing the walk down the airfield, to go take care of it. But again, we're not making the vehicle, but we're helping to missionize it. So we do work with autonomy, that kind of stuff as well, both on the aircraft side and the ground vehicle side. So why don't you reach out to me, because I think we could have a talk and we might be able to have further discussion. It might be worth both of our time.
Absolutely.
My name's Josh Daviscourt. Believe it or not, I'm active duty in spite of the haircut. So I'm in the Space Force now, but I got my start on the flight line as a pilot. And I was just curious, do you have an end user already lined up to take this into a phase 2? Because if not, I know a few people over at Phoenix Spark and then Aloha Spark. They're really sharp engineers. I don't know the answers, but I'm sure they'd love to be part of that journey.
Okay.
Colby, we would love to talk to them. If anyone that you have that you could put us in contact with, that would be great. We've had preliminary discussions with some folks here in Texas with the Texas Air National Guard, but we'd definitely love to talk to whoever you know.
Yeah, I'm a spacecraft guy now, but I did a few projects with those two groups, and I think they'd be a good fit for you.
Great. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Wonderful. Amazing. Another great company from Axel, incredible technology. And if you ever want to be in contact with the team, Colby and Hunter and the team, please do so. And again, remind you to use the chat